Summary of events so far. The beginning of this is we are an investigator looking through the files of an old computer. And on this computer are the text-based readouts or logs of audio from a murder scene. And this is audio that's been recorded over the course of a night. Everyone in these audio clips is dead. They all died that night. And this was a cold case that I am now getting access to again. And essentially, what I've discovered is that a guy named John, we can go to the names. A guy named John Hobbs arrives at this mansion with a invitation from someone named Rupert Galley. Rupert Galley is a man who no one knows at this party when he arrives. However, there are people named Eddie Galley for some reason. And also Martha. Was it Martha? Yeah, Martha Galley, his mom. There's Oswald Galley, Oswald Brian Arthur Galley, who is a guy that people are like, oh, he says he's related, but we don't know him. So already very weird that people would have the last name of the person, but not know who Rupert Galley was. Cut to, we have other people like Anne. Annie is a friend of Victoria, and Victoria is the friend or sister of Eve. I can't remember for the life of me. One of them. But anyway, Annie's just a friend. She's in town. She's going through something. We're not really quite sure what she's going through, but she's staying with Victoria, and for the night, she's at the Galley House in the attic sleeping because she doesn't want to get involved in shit. Oswald is a character who is like the weird uncle, yet none of them seem to understand what's going on there, which is very strange. Tony is the son of Helen, I think. And he's got something going on. Eve is Helen's daughter. And so there's something going on there with Tony. He's like, he's got a gun. He's very suspicious. We're not sure what's going on. Martha is the one mother. Helen is the other mother. So this is Martha, whatever the hell her last, Martha Galley. And this is Helen Dower. And Helen is Eve's mom. And Eve and Eddie are getting married, despite having some difficulty because Victoria is potentially Eddie's ex. Either way, Victoria is now with Damien, and Damien and Victoria, we learned last time, are expecting. Victoria's pregnant, and she doesn't know how to take that. Helen is just like, I'm along for the ride, and same with Eve. Harry is the butler. Here's the mystery, and this is where things get weird, and I'm not sure why it is the way it is. So, John arrives, and everyone's like, what the hell is this guy doing here? Who is this guy? John is allowed in the home. Oh, by the way, all these things are happening. So, like, a great example is timestamp 01 in the attic. 2, that is Annie. Annie is in the attic. This is her, right? So everyone's accounted for when John arrives. Everyone's doing their own thing. John enters the home, and people are like, what the hell is this? What's going on here? Meanwhile, during these two scenes, number 12, Rupert Galley, is murdered in the study. Right? And so Rupert Galley is murdered in the study at some point here. Eve is drunk in the kitchen now because Eve and Eddie got in a fight and she threw their wedding ring and she stormed off to the kitchen and is drunk. And the living room, you can see that almost everyone's there because everyone's like, what? Who is this man we brought into our home? Bottle breaks in the study. This timestamp 04 is they discovered Rupert Galley's body. However, none of them recognize him as Rupert Galley. None of them. For reasons I don't understand. And it seemed weird. I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe because the people that moved into this home are not the original Galleys, and he is, they just didn't know that he was a Galley. Anyway, everyone's alerted to the body. They go around, they're like, we should call the police, we should do something. Meanwhile, Martha goes to call the police, but then just doesn't. Everyone's told about the death in the study. That seems weird. During this time, Thornton, the butler, is killed in the kitchen. All we hear in the audio is that he fell over dead, dishes crashed. Here's the thing. When people go in the kitchen to discover the body, none of them recognize him despite knowing him from earlier. Eve is killed. Potentially by Eddie. We don't know. But Eddie, during this time period, goes to Helen, Eve's mom, and is like, hey, your daughter's dead. I'm so sorry. And then Helen's like, what do you mean? And then Eddie's like, you don't even have a daughter. What are you talking about? And they start fighting over a non-existent daughter, although Eve is potentially dead. So that's weird. Then Helen, who is injured, I guess, or frightened by Eddie. Eddie runs off. Helen, everyone runs into the billiard room where Helen is. Again, Damien runs in. What's wrong? And she's like, he's killed Eve. And then he calms down. There's a thunderous clap. And then Eve dies. I'm sorry, Helen dies. And they're like, oh my goodness. Oh dear, another one. And then they're like, what's going on? And they're like, who is this person? Yeah, can anyone tell me who she was? Is she dead? So they suddenly don't recognize Helen the minute she dies? Anyway, that's where we're at. People are getting killed off like crazy, and when they die, it appears that the minute someone dies, everyone in the house forgets they exist. And they're just like, oh, what a weird body. Whose body is that? Because again, everyone forgot that Rupert Galley existed. Yet, another great example is in this scene, I think it's 3-5 in the library. Oswald and Martha are talking about Rupert. But then they just immediately forget that he exists. Weird things happening. Anyway, the way you solve this game, the way you go through this game is you have to discover and find hints about things and unlock story bits. And so what we were doing last time is going through trying to, like, Act 1 is completely done. We've solved all the potential Act 1 things as far as I can tell. So Act 2, we now have a few, like, there's 2 things to take away from this. And we just have to figure it out. This one's crazy. This one's got 6. So we're going from this to a bunch of things. So it's about, at this point, tracking where people are. So certain people are going to be in certain places. We'll figure it out. But because this is where we're at, we got to have our background music. Okay. Lord help me. All right. Where did we leave off? So, at 07, everyone's told about the death in the study. Hold on. Notes, activate. Notes, activate. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, because 3's here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 dies at this point, so we no longer have to worry about 11 anymore. Just gone. So the question becomes, in this, from here, from the dining room, we know that 1 leaves with 6 to go in the kitchen to discover the body. 2, 7, 8, 9 stay behind in the dining room. In Ed's room, 4, which I believe 4 is Tony. He goes up into Eddie's room, and he's there with Eve. And Eve and Tony have a whole conversation. Eve was asleep. She's like, did someone die? Right? And so they're... Right. Okay. All right. Then... The one person we're missing in 8 is 3, who was in the study, and 5. 5 being Martha. So this would be Oswald and Martha, who, again, as we've learned, know each other now. So I can put them in the same place. The question is, where on Earth would they be? Right now, my options are the study, the entrance, the library, the dining room, Quail Lane, Eddie's room, the attic, Helen's room, Tony's room, O.S. Oswald's room, and CH, which is the chapel. And I don't think we found them in any other room, so maybe there's another location we don't know yet for 8. But 3 and 5 are missing here. Then 3 appears here in 9. So again, that would be Oswald. He reappears in the dining room. Does he say where he was? Right, he went to go eat in the dining room alone. That's right. He waited till everyone else was gone so he could eat in the dining room alone, and then he stays here, and then Right. Then he goes to Oswald's room, which is where, of course, Oswald would be. And then Helen dies, and he is in the billiard room when everyone runs down there, except for 6, who's in Tony's room. And Eddie is going to go look for the gun because he's lost his mind. Right. Okay. Now, what would that mean for 13? This is 6, huh? Okay. He killed Eve. Right, and then Helen falls over dead, and they're like, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so do they give me any indication of where they're going? Calm down. Can anyone tell me if she was? She's dead. Surely someone would have noticed if 4 people were walking around inside the house. So they really just forgot. Martha lies about calling the police. People just go to their rooms. Right. Okay. With the exception of persons 4 and 6. And 4 and 6 are Tony and Eddie. Okay. So we got 6 points to go off of there. So everyone just goes to their rooms. So, let me see. All right, our room situation is... Okay, so I'm going to assume... Here's the thing. Everyone goes to their rooms. I'm going to assume that Victoria and Damien share a room, right? Except I see no room. I see a Tony room. I see an Oswald room. I see a Eddie room. The attic where Annie was sleeping. Helen's room. But no Damien and Victoria. So maybe we can do DA or VI for 13? Maybe that's the clue. DA. What numbers are they? 7, 8. No. 13. VI for Victoria, 7, 8. Bing bong! I love this. Okay. They come in and lock the door. What are you looking for? Another, I just want to make sure. I don't want one jumping out of the wardrobe in the middle of the night. Come on, Vic. We're safe in here. I know, sweetheart. And I've got you to protect me from any strangers, don't I? Of course. But please don't run off like that again, Vic. I don't like being on my own with the others. Sweetheart, I'm always here for you. We'll leave first thing tomorrow anyway. We don't need to talk to anyone else. Mr. Hobbs is a suspicious character, isn't he? We're on the same page about that. I don't know. I find it hard not to believe him. He comes across as someone that would struggle to tell a lie. And I know what you mean. Like, what was he doing there listening to our conversation? The whole day I felt like people are watching me, Vic. I can't take this place for much longer or I'll go mad. I know the whole thing with bodies is upsetting, but I don't think it's meant for us anyway. They're so cavalier about this. And if it makes you feel better, everyone else I've talked to says they like you, so I don't think we need to worry. I don't trust them anyway. And why did you play the piano earlier? Did anything happen? No, I just wanted to see you, sweetheart, but thanks for rushing in, though. They get into bed. I don't like this house, Vic. I don't feel safe here. We'll be all right. If you're really worried, we can just keep the door locked until the police arrive. Maybe we should. Good. Then we'll go visit Mom down at the... WI is a thing? Good God. All right. So there's VI for Victoria and potentially WI for winter coat. A winter cot. Like hot. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, little note. Sweetheart, what's that? Do you remember? You remember, Vic? Miss Dower asked me to find it over dinner. Isn't it awful? I didn't realize it was her. What are you talking about? Why didn't anyone say anything? Her watch went missing. She asked too many questions, and now she's dead. And her son was there, too. He didn't even seem upset. You mean the body earlier? Did you know her? Of course I did, Vic. And the others should have recognized her, too. They must have known all the dead bodies. They're hiding something from us. Calm down, sweetheart, please. No, something's wrong. Something's very, very, very wrong. You wouldn't lie to me, would you? Of course I wouldn't. Then who were you talking to just before I found you in the living room? You said you were talking to someone. I wasn't, sweetheart. I don't know what's got into you. Wasn't it Helen that went to talk to her about about childbirth, about raising children? I seem to recall that. Okay, I'm sorry, but everyone else in this house is lying through their teeth. We can't trust any of them, Vic. It doesn't matter. No one can hurt us in here. Let's go to sleep. You can explain it all to me in the morning, okay? Okay, I love you, Vic. But I can't wait to get out of here. I love you too, sweetheart. Everything will be okay. They both go to sleep. A short while later, there's a thunderclap. I'm sure by now you're beginning to see the similarities between this case and R1 in the present day. But you still haven't figured it out. Have a look at 15. What the shit? The others arrive outside and start knocking. The door's locked. Are you okay? There's another one in here. I woke up and it was... I don't understand. She forgot her fiancé? Darling, you need to unlock the door or we can't help you. I know. The door unlocks. I don't believe it. Darling, are you okay? I'm fine. I'm just... How is that possible? Did you unlock the door in the night? No, I swear I just woke up and it was there. You must not have checked everywhere. I swear I tried. It's okay, darling. What's going on, Vic? He looks muscular. It wouldn't have been easy to move a body like this. Oh wait, that's John. He looks muscular. It wouldn't have been easy to move a body like this. I don't understand. It's not your fault, darling. Wait, how did it get in? There's a pocket watch here. Didn't you say you were missing one? Oh, nope, that's John again. Yes, how the hell did it get in there? I saw it last night. You hear the gunshot. My gun! That's got to be my gun! What? I was just telling Annie up in the attic, but my gun, it disappeared overnight. It was the same thing. I'd locked my door. Great, who's missing? It must be Eddie and Oswald. We should go find them. Persons 1, 2, 4 run off together. Darling, why don't you come with me to the dining room? The two of us can have some breakfast. Oh, thanks, Martha. Right, okay, what? Huh? What? So 15 is Act 2. So we'll do title 13, bedrooms. Sure. Huh. Okay. Well, we discovered Victoria has a room, but we also know there's a WI room, which I don't even know what that is. So I'm gonna, okay. So, who else do we know goes to, where do people sleep? 13 study 1, right? Because that's where Hobbs, they made the bed for Hobbs in 1. Gotcha. Person 1 enters and locks the door. At least the body's gone. He goes to bed and falls asleep. There's a thunderclap a while later. Bloody devil, that's loud. He goes back to sleep. Do normal people talk to themselves like this? I can't remember. Okay. That's kind of helpful. Ish. At least we know he's there. What other rooms do we have? We have... So dramatic for thinking up. Wintercott is the house of... Ah! That's where Helen is from. Right. Because Helen and Victoria and all of them, they were from a different... Yeah, okay. Shoot. Who else? Annie? Annie would be the attic, I think. 1382. Nice. Person 2 enters and locks the door. I left the bloody window open. She closes it, then goes to sleep. There's a thunderclap a while later. There's nothing to listen to after that, just her quietly breathing and occasionally rolling around. And that's where I should stop, isn't it? Fast forward to when she wakes up. It's funny, though. I don't miss human contact most of the time. I have films and TV to keep me company, but listening to someone sleep, that's not something you can do when you're on your own. Nothing else happens anyway. What a weird thing to add. Is the other detective going crazy? What's happening? Why is everyone going crazy? Okay. What else do we have? Come on, brain. What else do we have? Oswald is 3, right? So 13, maybe he's in his room. There we go. All right. Person 3 enters, locks the door. He stays awake for a while. It's good to be home. There's a thunderclap, and it seems to prompt him to finally go to bed. All right, that offered nothing. What are my other options? Tony is... We don't have Tony. Tony is 4. Could Tony be in Tony's room? T.O.? 13 T.O. 4. No. Well, that's weird. Okay. Now, where the hell would Tony go? And Martha is 5. So where the hell does Martha go? There is no 9 and there is no 10. Because 9 is Helen. Helen just died. And 10 is Eve, and we're told Eve is dead. And you'll notice that Eve isn't... This is complete, as far as I'm aware. So that's... Really, right now I'm looking for Martha, Tony, Eddie. I think that's it. Hold on, let me see. There's got to be something. There's got to be a clue. Where's everyone going? Go to your rooms, lock your doors. Right, which everyone agreed to do. Eddie ran off to where? Oh, hold on. Is it Tony's room? But in that room is, what is Tony again? 4 and 6, because Ed didn't leave. Ah, that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, that's good. Okay. Person 4 enters, locks the door. There are various sounds as he gets ready for bed. A drawer is closed. He gets into bed, soon begins to snore. A cupboard door opens. Footsteps approach the bed. A drawer is open. There's a thunderclap outside. Everything is silent for a moment. Person 4 resumes snoring. Footsteps recede from the bed. The door is unlocked, open, then closed. Person 6 spends the rest of the night awake in the living room. Although I won't bother to transcribe all his sniffling, he starts the next day there in his 14 scene. Interesting. So, Eddie took the gun and then cried in the living room all night? But we're not gonna address that here. We're gonna start again in 14. Okay. So where the hell is Martha? Martha's room? I guess that would be a new one we haven't tried. What would that be? MA? What number is she? 5. Oh my god. Okay, so now we have a whole other series of rooms to go back to. Okay. Person 5 enters, locks the door, falls asleep. There's a thunderclap a while later. Nothing else happens. It's creepy in a way how mundane it is. Makes me wonder if something similar has already happened to me. I'd imagine this would be unpopular opinion, but I actually think it's better this way. She deserved to be happy in her final moments. What? Or who knows, maybe that's the Stockholm Syndrome in me speaking? What? Huh? Hold on. This is helpful, though. Because we were missing something. Where are we missing? 5, 6. We're missing 5 here. Could it be that under 8, she's in her room? 08 MA. What is she again? 5. No. Could she be there with our missing 3? 08 MA 35. Ew! Okay, great. Person 3 enters, and there is sound of wardrobes and drawers being opened and closed. Person 5 follows a little while later. Excuse me, what are you doing in my bedroom? This used to be where my parents slept. Well, dinner's been served downstairs, Oswald. If you'd like to come and join us. It would be going cold otherwise. I prefer to wait until everyone else has eaten. It's a shame what you've done with this room, you know. It looked a lot better when my parents lived here. Well, I'm sorry about that, Oswald. You'll forgive me, but it seems you may have overstepped your welcome this evening. I really don't appreciate you coming into my bedroom without my permission. I would have thought it'd be the least of your worries this evening. What are you implying? You have some rather eccentric guests, or are you not aware? One of your guests staying in the old nursery is hiding a gun in his bedside drawer. Tony, you must be mistaken. Are you sure? Oh, quite. I've had one tipsy young woman make light of my sister, and another who seems rather guilty about something, although I couldn't find out what. I'm sorry to hear that, Oswald, but that really doesn't give you any excuse to invade our privacy. She says privacy. And I'm sure our guests thought the same. This house was in my family for generations. I have a right to know what's going on here. Well, I'm afraid you don't own the place any longer, and while you're a guest here, I'd appreciate if you'd behave like one. You sleep in my parents' double bed alone. You don't even have a husband to share it with. You're an imposter, and you know it. This house should have stayed in my family. How dare you! Get out of my room right this instant. Look at all this worthless stuff. There's a series of crashes as objects are presumably knocked to the floor. Stop it! Stop it! You don't belong here. He leaves. Person 5 sits in the bed, begins to sob. So could we assume that in 9, she is still in the room? 09 MA 5. No. But it says so there's clearly someone else with her in the room at that point. But it's not 3. Because 3 is down in the dining room where he's eating by himself. Who are we missing right now? A lot of people, actually. All right, so we are missing from 9, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Balls. But we know that 3 sits in the dining room and 2 comes to meet him, 2 being Annie. Annie is still in the attic at that point? Where does this go? Annie comes down. Right. There's a pocket watch, but none of them seem to remember the pocket watch because it was Rupert Galley's pocket watch. There's like a gaping hole. I feel like what's his face from Knives Out. It perplexes me so. There's like a gaping hole right in the center of this, and I can't figure it out. Play the piano. So Damien leaves. Vic goes into the one... So Victoria goes upstairs. Oh, did I just crack this? Hold on. Series of crashes. So this, presumably, is directly above this conversation, which means, in theory, the person that enters... Boy, I just puffed that microphone. The person that enters the room... This would be, what, 5, 7? No, it's Helen. 7, 9. No, damn. No, it's Martha. It's Martha, right? So 5. All right, 0, 9, 5, 7. I just got mistaken. That's it? Okay. Person 5 is quietly crying as person 7 enters. Martha, are you all right? I'm fine, thank you. Just give me a moment to recover and I'll be back downstairs in a second. Oh my gosh, why is all your stuff on the floor? It's fine, really. I don't think anything's broken, at least. Person 7 sits down on the bed next to person 5. If it's been a hard evening for you to manage, then you should know that you're doing incredibly well. There's no way I could have organized dinner for so many people if it were me. Oh, that's very kind. My nose itches so badly. Ugh. That's very kind of you to say. I really wanted this evening to go smoothly. But with, with strangers coming into the house and a dead body turning up, I don't feel in control of my own house anymore. If it makes you feel any better, I think you're taking this a lot better than some other guests. Honestly, Martha, I don't know how you stay so calm. You're an inspiration. You'd have thought I'd be used to this after doing it for so long. It's not been easy running a large house and bringing up a son on my own for so many years, but it still feels like I have no idea what I'm doing somehow. Do you mind if I ask, why do you always wear a ring? I guess I never noticed when I was younger. I don't know. Maybe I thought it seemed stronger if people thought I had a man in my... I'd seem stronger if people thought I had a man in my life, but I'm at the age where I'm comfortable with who I am. My best guess is that she takes off the ring and puts it in the drawer. I can't be sure, though. I wanted to tell you something earlier, Victoria, when the three of us were in the dining room just before dinner. What's that? I didn't want to say in front of Eddie, but it's been wonderful to meet Damien today. I'm really glad the two of you seem to be so happy together. He seems like he'd make a wonderful husband, if you don't mind me saying. Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you like him. I think he wasn't too keen on coming here this evening, but hopefully he's enjoying himself. Thunderclap outside. Victoria, I'm glad that you and Eddie are still friends. You were so close when you were children. It's been nice to see him again. Can I ask, out of interest, do you know if he's romantically involved with anyone at the moment? I didn't want to ask him myself. Oh, not that I'm aware of. He likes to keep himself to himself. Well, I hope things work out for the best for him. I know that whoever he ends up with, he'll make her very happy. I'm sure. Thanks for cheering me up, Victoria. You're very welcome. Let me know if you need help with anything. Could you tell everyone that I'll be down there shortly? I think I ought to tidy this room before I do anything else. I can't figure out if this is because Eve is dead and so Eve is erased from all their memories, or if Martha genuinely doesn't know that Eddie is getting married to Eve. Because Helen knew, but Helen's the one who gave him the ring. So unless they were keeping it a secret from everyone, which doesn't make any sense, because I thought Victoria knew earlier. So maybe Martha forgot her dead husband too? Maybe Rupert Galley is the husband of Martha Galley? And they just forgot him? I have so many questions. I don't know I'm like genuinely confused what's going on here, but we'll forge ahead and we'll figure this out. But I don't understand it. Okay. So now I'm confused where we are missing, at this point in time, Damien, Tony, Damien, and 9, Helen. Where the hell would Helen be? All right, let's go back here. There's something here. Helen, where are you going, baby girl? In Vic's room. Annie. Okay, then we got them. We got 2 and 8, right? In Victoria's room. No. How'd I miss that? Okay. Annie, this doesn't need to be a long discussion. Just tell me where you put the pocket watch. I don't know what you're talking about. Is that all you wanted to ask me? I'm not blaming you for anything. Just tell me where it is. What would you blame me for? I haven't even done anything. I'm not stupid, Annie. Please don't make a big deal out of this. Oh, you're not stupid? Then explain to me why you've got it in your head that I'm the one stealing things. I haven't been near Helen's room. I never said you stole it, but Helen said that you know who did. I also saw you and Tony talking secretively over dinner, and Tony said that he was going to get something. There's no point in lying to me, Annie. I swear, I didn't have anything to do with it. I understand. Just give me something to go on. You probably know everything by the sound of it. Tony's probably hidden it somewhere. That's all I needed to hear. Look, I'm sorry that I'm sleeping with your sister, Annie. That doesn't mean we have to be enemies. You're lucky Martha... A lot's going on. You're lucky Martha didn't make you sleep up in the attic. I'm sure it's not that bad. Have you had a chance to meet the others yet? I've spoken to Tony, and that almost landed me in trouble. And I came down to the living room just before dinner, but only Helen was there. I thought this place was going to be more lively, to be honest. Enough seems to be happening to keep me interested, at least. Dead bodies aren't my idea of fun. Thunderclap outside, that was dramatic. You don't know anything about this Rupert Galley, do you? Not that I expect you to. No, although I did see this one weird guy walking around. He used to live here a long time ago, I think. I'll go and ask him. Try and break the news to him gently. If this is one of his relatives, then it could be quite upsetting. Thanks for the advice, sweetheart. You're always looking out for me. Kiss, kiss. If you couldn't tell, that last line was sarcastic. Okay. So we have got some 10s to think about. Hold on. What are my 10 situation? 10 is DI. Dining room, living room. Okay. So Damien has... Oh, I have so many questions. So Hold on. So in theory, Victoria leaves this room, right? So she's still in there. So technically in 10, Martha's still in Martha's room. Right? And Martha being, I always forget, she's 5. So what this means is someone enters her room in 10. Who? I don't have a damn clue. But at least we know that's 2 people accounted for. 5 and someone else. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, who's definitely in Martha's room. We're missing 6 and 8. Eight is Damien. And 6 is Eddie. Now, Eddie was in Eddie's room. Is Eddie still in Eddie's room? Right, this is when potentially Eve dies and he forgets about her. Hold on. Eddie goes to Helen and says that Eve is dead, even though she doesn't recognize Eve. So, who are we looking for again? Oh my god, we are looking for 856. So 8 shows up here. Okay, I think I have our answer. Damien discovers Eve's body, right? So that would mean that Damien ends up in Eddie's room at timestamp 10. Okay. The door opens. Oh, I'm sorry to disturb you, madam. He steps into the room. Madam, are you awake? I'd like to ask you a few questions, madam. He raises his voice, steps closer. I'm looking for a pocket watch. If you could just tell me whether you've seen it or not, then I'll leave you to get back to your sleep. Madam? Right, and she is dead. Okay, which means then, in theory, the person that is with Martha in her room is in fact Eddie. Yeah? Eddie, are you all right? Person 6 sits on the bed. There's... someone put a dead body in my room. You can't be serious. The one from earlier? No, this one was a girl. She looked about my age? Oh my goodness, darling, that's horrible. Did you recognize them? No, I think someone must be leaving bodies around the house to scare us. They look fresh. I can't believe it. Although, I mean, I certainly have my suspicions. I found someone in the kitchen as well. They look like they could have been a member of staff. Did you know them? Who? I don't think we had any staff working here today. It must be the same thing then. Anyway, I poured some hot cocoa and went back to my room. I was in there for a while, as well. I don't know how I didn't spot it sooner. You were distracted, darling. It's all right. That's not the worst of it. I got into bed as well. I didn't even notice that it was there with me. Definitely an interesting account of the events. Not quite true, though. Oh, darling, that's horrible. Although, I think I might have worked out who's behind it. I think it might be your Uncle Oswald. Oh, he wasn't there at dinner. He's not really my uncle, is he? No, of course not. He came in here earlier threatening me. What? He seems to think that he deserves this house to himself just because he used to live here. I'll go and find him. I don't care if it's chucking it down outside. He's not staying here. Darling, he's a dangerous man. If you confront him, I'm worried he might do something. Well, I have to do something, Mum. I've heard that Tony keeps a gun in his bedside drawer. I'll go and get him out of his room, and then you can go in and take it. Oh, interesting. So he isn't going to use it for anything except to maybe scare or take out Oswald. Fine, I don't trust him with it anyway. Exactly, darling. We'll confront him on our own terms. There's one more thing. I found my ring on the body, but I have no idea how it got there. I had it earlier, I'm sure, because Vic gave it to me, but I'm not sure how I could have lost it. You must have stolen it while you weren't looking. I'm so sorry, darling. That must have been so upsetting to find. It's like someone is taunting me. Maybe he thinks I'm not good enough for this house because I haven't found someone to marry yet? Well, we know it's him at least. This will be over soon. I'll go and wait in the billiard room. Are you sure about this? I'm certain. They both leave. The piano can be heard playing in the background. Huh? But hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's all of them. Right there. That's all right. Let's see if we can move forward. That's 1 through 11. 11 dies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Ah! We're missing some people in 9, huh? Who are we missing? We're missing Helen, that's for sure. Where would Helen be? Oh, hold on. Didn't she say... Oh, that's the wrong one. Didn't we just read that she said, I'm going to go to Tony's room and get him out of the room? So in theory, couldn't Tony and 09, because that hasn't happened yet, right? T-O, what the hell is Tony's not 4-9? The door opens and person 4 enters. He opens a drawer. There's sound of fiddling with something mechanical for a while. Person 9 enters. Tony, darling, have you seen your sister? Mum, I'm a bit busy at the moment. This is important, Tony. I think something's happening. I feel like I somehow screwed this up because I thought it was Martha. But I'm not... I feel like I screwed this up and yet somehow I stumbled in. Yeah, all right. I was like, something seems weird here. Whatever. This is important, Tony. I think something's happened between her and Eddie. You wouldn't go and talk to her, would you? I'm about to go and talk to her anyway. What do you mean? You know how much this engagement means to both of them, and I'm too aware of how easy it is for young lovers to throw what they've got away before they've even started. It would be good to make sure she hasn't changed her mind about the whole thing, that's all. Why can't you go and talk to her yourself? I'd rather not get involved, and she would appreciate it anyway. You know her a lot better than I do, Tony. I'm surprised you're looking out for her. I hardly ever see the two of you talk anymore unless it's an argument. Tony! I do what's right for both of you, and you should know that. Never forget the trouble I had to go through just to give both of you decent upbringing. Thunderclap outside, they pause. I appreciate it, Mum. I'm just a little busy at the moment, so unless you've something important to tell me... You're not involved in this funny business with the strangers, are you, Tony? You know that pocket watch of mine has gone missing. Maybe that's for the best. What did you bring it here for anyway? I'm honestly not too sure. It's not as if I know Martha that well anyway. And now we're spending the night here and strangers are turning up? It makes you wonder what the real reason we were invited here was. Well, as long as it doesn't involve us, we'll stay out of it, okay? And if anyone comes to you and starts acting funny, just shout and I'll come help. I hope that won't be necessary. I know, but please be careful, Mum. I'll be in here if you need me. There's no need to worry, darling. I know how to take care of myself. Right, and he's looking for the gun now. But my assumption is they already took it. Right, so this is when Martha comes in. I see. Okay, I've got my timelines. I stumbled into that. I don't even know. Okay, I clearly just messed that up, but it worked. Here's the question. Am I done with that? I mean, it looks like. The only clue missing, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? This is clear 2 up to 10. This is all of them. And then the bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9 was Helen. Helen is dead. Only 8 people left, and we have 1 clue moving forward into the next area. Maybe. Right, so really I should be typing in 14 living room Eddie, right? 6. He paces. Eventually you can start to hear movement in the rest of the house. He mutters to himself. He has to do what I say. I'm the one with the gun. Some time passes. Why is it so quiet? The piano starts to play. It's the same song that was playing in timecode 01. A little later, you can hear person 7 shouting, and person 6 leaves. Huh? So does person... No, person 7 can't come into the living room at that point in time because person 7's... Hold on. Gotcha. Hold on. Person 7 shouting. It isn't in the living room. It's in Victoria's room. So that means 14 VI. And because we know now that Damien is just dead, Victoria's by herself. Boom. She's asleep when the piano starts playing. She wakes. Oh my gosh! She scrambles out of bed, starts shouting for the others. Is the piano the thing is the piano? There's so many red herrings happening right now, and I just don't know. I have no answers. Interesting. Okay. So, 1, 2, 4, 5, run to Victoria's room. 1 is John. So where would John be? Let's go back. Would she still be in the attic? Nothing happens. So 1482? No. Huh. Are there any clues about... Any clues as to who would move from here? If she's in the attic, she must be in the attic still in 14, which means someone moved to the attic. The question is, who moved to the attic? What do we have? We're missing 5. So we're missing Martha in Martha's room. Oswald. Our guy in the study. All right. So during timestamp 15, we can place, because if everyone's here, that must mean that in Oswald's room, Eddie shoots Oswald. Maybe. 15 OS. What are their numbers? 3, 6? Nope, that's not it. 15 OS 36. No. What are my options? Living room? No. Screw it. I'm just going to go down the list. I don't even care. Dining room. 3-6. You know what? Sometimes brute force works. Do as I say. Stand up and place your hands on your head. Oh, good morning to you too, Eddie. Is that thing real? Of course it's real. I'm serious. Stand up. I'm afraid I'm just in the middle of having my breakfast, Eddie. In fact, my 2 friends and I were talking in here a moment ago. What? It's over, Oswald. I'm not giving you another chance. I remember when you were younger. You used to call me Uncle. I suppose we're past that now, are we? This house belongs to my family. You have no right to come here. Put the gun down, boy. Threatening me isn't going to make this go away. I told you to stand up. Don't make me say it again. Calm down. Let me finish my breakfast. Gunshot. Stand up. Put your hands on your head. There's scraping of a chair, but otherwise silence. We're going to go downstairs to the kitchen. Understand? There's more sounds to them. Leave. So that puts 14 DI. We know for sure that he is in there. And he said my 2 friends. My 2 friends? Who is this man's friends? Potentially, he knows Martha, right? So Martha, and Martha's missing from 14. So it could be, but he said 2 friends. And I know it's not Annie. Annie doesn't know him. And I know it's not Tony. Tony doesn't know him. Eddie shows up, so he doesn't count. And Victoria is in her room at the time. Damien doesn't know him. And then everyone else is dead. So, is it John? 135? Yeah, okay. Good morning, John. Did you sleep well? Yes, thank you again, Martha. It's all very much appreciated. Here, John, have some toast. Ah, thank you. I'm sorry you've been caught up in all this. It's such a dreadful business, and I'm sure whoever's doing all this is just trying to scare us out of the house. Do you know who's behind it? He practically told me himself. Have you met Oswald? I found him in my room yesterday when I went to look for him after dinner. He told me he didn't think I deserved to own the house and that he thought it should be his. Oh, I see. Really? You'd have thought he'd be more subtle about his intentions. Yes, so have you done anything about it? Not yet. Let's keep this between ourselves for the moment. I'm sure things will sort themselves out soon. Ah, good morning. Good morning. Oswald, how did you sleep? I don't think you told me your name. John Hobbs. Well, tell me, Mr. Hobbs, how are you finding the house? You don't have to talk to him, John. Well, it seems very nice. And what do you think of our hosts? Excuse me? If you're going to eat our food, I'd appreciate... I'm trying to have a discussion with one of your guests. Isn't there somewhere else you're needed? How dare you? Piano in the background. I think I made my opinions very clear in our discussion yesterday evening. Of course, I'm sorry if I made a mess of your bedroom, but... Made a mess? I know what you're doing here. You won't get away with this much longer. You hear person 7 shouting. Do you hear that? We should... Sounds like Victoria. They rush off. Person 3 stay behind to eat. And that's when he walks in. All right. Here's the question. Annie, still in the attic, but we typed in AT2 did not work. So potentially the one more missing person will be 14 AT24. Anne, are you awake? Anne? There's a pause, then the door unlocks and opens. What? Can I come in? What's going on? Why did you wake me up? Can we just talk? What? My gun, it disappeared. You have a gun? I always carry one around with me. It's not like I planned on using it, but it's gone. You should have locked your door. I did. I swear I did. But I woke up this morning and the door was unlocked. You sure you had it with you when you went to bed? I was careful, Anne. I don't just leave it lying around. Seriously, I don't feel safe anymore. You're the only one I actually know here. Why did you even come here? I don't know. I mean, you think this has something to do with the dead bodies that keep appearing? So he just literally forgot his mom. He doesn't realize, like, his mom died and now she's gone and he thinks he's there by himself. Crazy. Maybe. Did you know that after they found the first body yesterday, when they went back to find it later, it had vanished? You're joking. And Oswald said that all the bodies are people that used to live here. Wait, how many of us are there? 7, right? I don't think there's enough people to pull off something like this. I don't know, it's weird. I mean, it could be ghosts, right? I'm not going crazy. Whatever it is, it's got something to do with this house. It must do. You remember you said about the girl that used to live here? That's just a story I heard somewhere. I don't know if it's true. That's all we've got to go on. We have to find out what really happened. I don't know. I'd rather not get involved. Tony, come on. We're seeing this through. You hear person 7 shouting. Is that Vic? Oh my God. They run off. Note. They think it's ghosts. Kind of funny how people from the past interpreted it. Although, I guess people still use terms like ghost texts, ghost photos, and ghost accounts. Classic ghosts. Okay. So, we'll title 14 Vic Screams. Okay. They all run to Vic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 is missing. And 15. Oh, that's because Damien died. Right. Okay. All right. Okay. Title 15 Damien dead. Right. Okay. Huh. So now we have branches coming off of this. So in the dining room, Eddie and Oswald have their conversation. 2 of them leave. So technically in 16, that means that in the kitchen, I was just telling Annie up in the attic. Oh, that was a clue too. 1, 2, 4 run off together. Oh. So 5 and 7 go to the dining room? And 16? Yeah, okay. Goodness me, someone's left a mess. Is this the bullet hole? Is this a bullet hole up there? What were they doing in here? Darling, I'm sure it's fine. Would you like some toast? Martha, you crazy. Actually, I'm starving. I didn't eat anything last night. Are you sure this food is safe? Why wouldn't it be? I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Have something to eat. You've been through a lot. It's awful. I still don't understand how it got there. There must have been someone else in the room last night. Whatever's going on, they don't want to hurt us. They had their chance to do that plenty of times. All they want to do is give us a fright. I don't like it. It feels like someone playing a game with us. You're sure there's no other way into the bedroom? Don't think about it, dear. At least, all of us are all right. I wouldn't know what to think if one of my guests was hurt. I suppose so. They pause. You can just hear the raised voices coming from all the others below. Below the dining room was the kitchen, because we learned that before, because Thornton had to go downstairs. Kitchen is where everyone else is at. Okay. I'm really sorry about all this, Victoria. It's fine. I think I'll head over to Wintercott. Now that it's light anyway, I'd feel safer with Mum. I haven't seen your mum in quite some time. It's bad, really, considering she's only a few miles away. Would you like me to drive you down there? No, it's fine, I'll walk. Are you sure, darling? I'm fine. You have enough on your plate as it is. You said the police are coming, didn't you? Yes, well, maybe we can deal with this ourselves. I hope you sort this out. I mean, I know you will. Thanks, Victoria. And thank you for coming to comfort me yesterday. I was in quite a sorry state. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. It's fine. I didn't say earlier, but I noticed you took the bracelet off. I know, it's just a bit weird. I thought maybe he was angry at me. I just want to be friends. I think he misses you sometimes. Well, I have my own life now. Of course you do. I'm sorry, Victoria. I'd better go and check the master bedroom upstairs. Oh, M.A. isn't Martha's bedroom, it's master bedroom. Okay. So Martha's going to go back upstairs. Person 5 leaves, person 7 continues to eat. Edit. I think I found the final clue I think I found the final clue I was looking for. If I'm right, I may be able to test my theory. Let's just hope they kept the body. Okay. So Vic forgot Damien. Does she remember she's pregnant? Maybe not. I don't know. They literally were talking about Victoria's mom, Helen, who is dead. Helen is just dead. So... okay. So, we also know that during 16, then, in the kitchen, 16, KI... They said everyone went down there, right? So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is there, 6, 6. And 8 is Damien, so that's as high as we need to go. And people are dropping like flies up in here. Eddie, get into the pantry. Please don't kill me, will you? Be quiet. It sounded like the pantry door is closed and locked. Note, I'm counting the pantry as part of the kitchen, so there's no separate scene code for it. The others arrive. I found him. He's in here. Calm down. Everything's under control. Where's Oswald? Is he all right? I'm in here. I can still hear you. His voice is slightly muffled. What the hell are you doing, Eddie? Get him out of there. Hey, that's my gun. How'd you get that? Look, I'm sorry about what's happened, but everything's going to be normal from now on, I promise. You don't know what you're dealing with. You need to let him out of there. He's the only one who knows what's going on. Exactly. I promise if these things keep happening, then we'll let him out. But I promise you they won't. You don't understand. Give me my gun back. I'm keeping it. I'm sorry, but this is my house and I need to take control. You can have it back when you leave. I'm not leaving until I find out what's going on here. Are you mad? Let's all just calm down. Oh, this is John. Let's all just calm down. It sounds like a decent idea to me. We keep him there until... Who the hell are you? Look, like it or not, I'm the one with the gun, and I'm going to hold onto the pantry key myself. So don't try anything funny. Annie, where's your sister? I need to talk with her. Find her yourself. Great. Wait, before you go, if anyone finds something new or needs to get everyone's attention, play the piano in the living room. We'll all meet there. Does that sound all right? What about me? All of us except Oswald. Sure, nothing will happen anyway. You're making a mistake, Eddie. Just leave me alone. Why can't you be more like your sister? Person 6 leaves. Is he gone? What the hell was that about? Hobbs, I need to tell you something. What is it? I remembered where I met Martha. Oh, where? At her wedding. I was at her wedding. Asked her who she married. Ah, okay. Oh, ask her who she married. Right. Okay, I'll go ask her that. Person one leaves, the others stay for the next scene, which happens immediately, but which I've split here for convenience. Okay, so that would mean... let's do title. This music is tripping me out. Title 16, Oswald locked in Pantry. Okay. But that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's everyone. So the next one is 17. 17 in the kitchen because everyone else stays. So that would be 17 KI 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh. 2, 3, 4. Right, because if 1 and 6 leave. Right, okay. He's gone, Oswald. Are you okay? I'm fine, dear. I'll be fine. We heard a gunshot, did he? It wasn't aimed for me. I'm perfectly happy to stay in here anyway. The owners of this house will get what's coming to them. What do you mean? Can you tell us what's going on? I've lived in this house for a long time, my dear. I never saw something like this. We think that maybe what's happening can't be explained by physical means. Would you agree? He said the line very slowly, like he's trying hard not to sound ridiculous. I think that much is clear. The next step, of course, is to figure out what's caused all this, and I have my suspicions. You think this is about the current owners? That doesn't make sense. They've lived here since I was young, and nothing like this ever happened. Maybe it's something to do with the pocket watch? It could have belonged... It looks too new. Well, I don't know. I don't know, do I? It's got to have some reason to be here. Who put it in the box and wrote Rupert on it? Someone must know. Something. I'm not aware of any history of a pocket watch. That also doesn't sound like normal supernatural activity. Do you know anything about supernatural activity? I've never encountered it so directly before, I suppose. Look, clearly someone's done something that set all this off. And there aren't that many people it could be. Isn't it more likely that you caused all this when you dropped that doll? Damn it! I told you to stop, and you didn't, you idiot. Look where this got us. Man, I swear, this all goes back to the doll in the attic. I don't believe that for a minute. There's only one place I can think of that might hold answers. Where? The chapel. But I'm afraid the only key is in here with me. The old chapel? Can't we just break in? You could try, so long as you don't fear the consequences. There's a pause. You can hear the raised voices coming from above, so in the dining room. I should check they're all right. Wait, what should we do about Oswald? Eddie has the key. Listen, go upstairs and look under my pillow. There's something there that we can use to convince him. Anne, just go and wait up in the attic. I'll come and meet you there afterwards. I won't be long. She leaves, then he leaves. What? Okay. So, in the dining room then... Right, so in the dining room then, 17 DI, what would that be? 6, 7? There we go. Vic, I've been looking for you. Eddie, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I can't take this house anymore. No, please, stay. I've sorted everything out. We can go back to normal now. That wasn't you we heard with the gun, was it? What's going on? It's nothing, I promise. I've taken care of it. It's just, I've been thinking, and your mom's not going to be happy about the ceiling, you know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Look, Vic, I need to tell you something. This isn't a great time, Eddie. I'll be down at Wintercott with Mum if you need me, so maybe come and visit once you've... Don't go, Vic. I want you here with me. I know we haven't seen each other in a long time, but I miss you. And I know you didn't come here just to see the house. This really isn't the best time. A dead body appeared in my bed overnight, Eddie. I need some time to just... I don't want to be here. Vic, just wait 1 second before you go. I just need to tell you something. I got this ring a while ago, and now, Eddie, I love you, Vic. I've loved you all my life. And I know that we're not so close anymore, but it's taken me until today to realize that I have the opportunity to fix this. And I can't. I don't want to spend any more time without you, Victoria. Will you marry me? We've been through this, Eddie. I know this isn't the best time, but there's never a perfect time, and I need you. Eddie, I can't marry you. There's someone else. Right, of course. Why didn't you tell me? Eddie, come on. You met him. What's going on? I'm sorry. I didn't know. Just think about it, okay? I still love you. Don't say that. Oh, God, Are you okay? That was him. Oh, God, she runs off. Wait, Vic. So she finally remembers? So she finally remembers the dude who was interesting. So can we put her back? So we can put Victoria at 18 back in her room? Because she's going to run back to her room, right? I'll make a note. Okay. Let's continue trying to figure out 17. So, we're missing 1 and 5 and 6. Shoot. Nope, 6 is there. Whoops, just 1 and 5. So that would put 1 and 5 where exactly? Where did they say they were going to go? Oh, master bedroom, right? M.A. That's where I read that here, right? I'm not crazy. Where did we read that? I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. And I was like, oh, I thought it said Martha's room, but they meant master bedroom. Was that not this? Where are you going, John? Where does John go? So does John... Because if 5 is Martha... Are we going to the... Are we going... So 1 and 5, he's going to ask the question? Look, this is a stretch. But... It worked. Okay. John, did you find out who shot the gun? Everything's fine. It's nothing to worry about. Eddie seems to think it's all under control now anyway. And if anyone plays the piano, we're all going to meet in the living room. Well... That's a relief. It's unfortunate about the damage to the house, but I suppose these things can't be helped. What? I wanted to say, actually, it's a lovely piano we've got downstairs. Is it new? It arrived recently. I can't think of why we bought one in the end, but Eddie's quite a fan of music. Well, I happen to work at the Pianoforte Gallery in town. We don't sell ones like that, though. It would have been nice to have got more use out of it yesterday evening, but we only got it running properly once in the end. Oswald and I were admiring it, and before he revealed his darker side, of course. And to think, I was trying so hard to be polite. Oh, Eddie's locked him in the pantry, I forgot to say, so hopefully he won't cause any more issues. Oh, you should have said earlier, John. You are funny. That's a relief to hear anyway. Hopefully we'll be able to have a pleasant rest of the day. There was one thing, Martha. I hope you don't mind me asking, but has there ever been a man in your life? I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, I'm just a bit confused about your family here. I've always lived alone. It's not a life for everyone, but it suited me just fine. And before you ask, no, I don't know who Eddie's father is, and I'd rather you didn't bring your judgments into this house. I didn't mean to offend. Well, Oswald told me. He said he remembered your wedding. I wouldn't believe a word that man says, John. No, of course not. I just wanted to make sure. Well, I did have a wedding of sorts. I had a beautiful dress for it, but I didn't get married. I've never been married. It felt like more of a celebration for me. Let's see. I'm sure I have some old photographs around here. And one more thing. When I arrived here, someone also dropped something on my head. Is there a room that overlooks the entrance to the house? Have a look in the attic, John. I'm sure it was our friend in the pantry, anyway. Here's the old album. I think I'll go there now, then, if that's all right. He leaves. So he doesn't look at the album. He just goes to the attic. So, potentially, that's the indicator that in 18, I go to the attic. Or not one. I like how I'm like, I am John, because John was the first character we met. So there's something here as well. Well, really quickly, let's try 1881. I had a feeling it wouldn't be that easy. Okay. So what happens here? Right, okay, so that would be, 1881-4? Because Eddie goes upstairs? No, Tony. Tony's the brother, right? Not Eddie. Tony. Tony goes upstairs. 1-4. 1-4. Still correct. I just misnumbered them. 81-4. Hey, don't pull that. Why not? Does it do something? Anything you do might make things worse. What are you doing here anyway? I just wanted to have a look. You shouldn't be here. You don't know what you're getting into. It seems safe to me. Is there something you don't want me to see? I suppose you can stay if you want. I won't be long. Is this what you meant? I guess it'll do. What is this room anyway? Seems creepy. It's a dead girl's bedroom. I thought you might have figured that much out. Yes, I saw the doll's house. Don't touch it. Are you mad? What, are you afraid of ghosts or something? Small pause. You can't be serious. There's a thunderclap outside. What the hell was that sound? Seriously, what the hell? It's not even raining. Sound like a thunderclap to me, same as the others. Interesting. What's going on? Have you figured something out? I'll talk to you later, Hobbs. This is stupid. I need to go. Annie will be up here in a moment. You can ask her. And tell her I'm sorting things out. Person 4 leaves. So technically 19 would be AT. And then Annie is 2. 1, 2. Are you looking for something? Tony asked me to tell you he just left. I don't know where he was off to, but he seems to be in quite a hurry. Great, what an idiot. He took the bracelet, did he? I'm not sure. I didn't see. Damn it. He doesn't know what he's doing. Never mind. I don't think we've properly met. I'm John. Do you know what my name is? Well, I think I caught it earlier. You're Annie, right? How many of us are there in this house? There are 6 of us, and some bodies. Did you find anyone else? What do you mean there's 6? What do you mean there's 6? There should be 7 people. Did someone die and they already forgot them? I found another body lying next to the one we found this morning. So maybe they're connected or something? Bloody devil. If it's still going on, we should rescue that poor man from the pantry. Do you know what's going on? Phones start ringing in the background. I found a list. I could have sworn it had all the people in the house on there, but I just checked it again, and there's a name I don't recognize. Rupert Galley. No, do you know anyone called Vic? Never heard of them. I don't know what to make of it. I'm guessing it must have been a name of one of the bodies. Or the name of whoever's behind this. Maybe, I'm not sure. There's a thunderclap. The phone's still ringing, by the way. Someone ought to let Oswald out of the pantry. Do you know where the key is? No, and we can't do anything until we find it. Damn it. Is anyone going to answer that phone? Shouldn't Martha do that? Something must have happened. I'll go check she's all right. You go to the dining room and answer the phone. What if it's just answer it? They both leave. So at this point, Victoria is dead. In 19, Victoria is dead. Son of a bitch. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 17 is done. And what was the main point of 17? Oswald sends you to find clues, we'll say, whatever. Huh. So, what the hell does that mean for 18? In the attic was that. So where does 5 go after 17? Martha goes where exactly? Nowhere. Martha technically is staying put. Hold on, where's Eddie go? Right, so Victoria freaks out. Victoria freaks out. She's going to go back to her room, right? And then in 19, Anne says we found another body next to 19. No, wait, hold on. 18. Victoria's room. 2 and Victoria's 7. Okay. Sweetheart, I'm sorry. Vic, what's wrong? How? We kept the door locked. We were going to leave in the morning. What do you mean? Did you know him? Annie? Tell me you remember him. Tell me we're not all going insane. I don't know, Vic. I don't know what you mean. Oh my God, Annie, please try to remember he drove us here. We didn't have a driver, Vic. It was just the two of us in the car. Calm down, okay? After dinner yesterday, you came into this room. Who were you talking to, Annie? I was talking to anyone, Vic. I swear. I came in here to have a look. Are you trying to blame me for this? Annie, please try to remember, please. You're scaring me, Vic. Have you been seeing ghosts? Is that what this is? Annie! We think these are people who used to live here. If you can see them, then maybe you can talk to them? Is that something you can do, Vic? What are you writing? Take this. I don't know what's going on, but we can't let it happen again. I'm not losing you too, Annie, okay? What is it? Just keep looking at it. Make sure you don't forget anyone. If you do, come and let me know. I need to go and check the others. Vic, these are just our names. Is there anyone else in the house you've seen? Because maybe there's no one else, Annie. It's just us. Then who was... It's Damien. Remember we? Thunderclap. Sound of someone collapsing. Oh my god. Another one in the same place. Can't... So the thunderclaps are the signal of the death? Also, we had this from earlier that I didn't look at. Vic, Annie, Eddie, Martha owns the house, strong perfume, Tony, paranoid, brought gun, John, Oswald, used to live here, family drawing, total 7. I had been spelling Vic as Vic, but I've now gone back and changed it to be consistent with the spelling. Cute. Okay. So... we can title 18 Vic dies. We're still missing a few, but at least 1 and 2 are accounted for in the attic. And we now know where she got the list of names. That's good. If 2 and 4 are gone, then in theory, that means that in the kitchen, Oswald is still in there. It sounds like person 3 is eating something. There's a sound of a bell ringing. A while later, there's a thunderclap. Nothing much else happens. Sound of a bell ringing. Sound of a bell. Sound of a bell ringing. Okay, the only thing missing now is... Oh, is this our potential? We're gonna Sudoku this thing, right? So, if Martha's still in the room, Martha's 5, and the only person we're missing is 6, and we couldn't type in 18MA5, then, in theory, 18MA56. There we go. Mom, can we talk? Not right now, darling. I'm a little busy. I went and talked to Vic. You know that ring I got a while ago? Well, I thought I'd ask Vic. Oh, my goodness. Mom, this is important. Eddie, this isn't the time. I'm trying to focus on something. I proposed, Mom. I asked her to marry me, and she said no. She said there was someone else. I've lost the only person that matters to me in the whole world. I've known you two. I've known the two of you for a long time, darling. I'm sure you'll figure things out between you. I just could do with some time to look at these. I need your help, Mom. I don't know what to do. Can you listen to me for a moment? Not right now, Eddie. Why can't you be a bit more independent sometimes? First, you come running to me after you found the dead girl yesterday. Now you're complaining about your love life. Can't you see that I have as much to deal with as you do? I'm trying to sort things out here. And it would be a lot of help if you tried to sort out your own problems rather than running to me whenever something goes wrong. Thunderclap outside. I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone. Eddie, darling, I didn't mean to snap. I'm just busy with this. What's the matter with you anyway? I don't know, it's fine. I'll see you later. So Thunderclap, he already forgot Victoria. Meanwhile, she's looking at photos of her wedding that she just rediscovered, and it's tripping her out, is what I'm getting out of this. But Eddie, during this Thunderclap, literally forgets. Interesting, and that's all of them. All right. This still has a lot of... This has some interesting... There's some connector here, huh? Wintercott is the other house. It's the house that Victoria and Helen and everyone All the dead people except for Tony. No, Tony is Eve's brother. But Eve is... I'm confusing myself now. It's the other family. It's Victoria's house. I'm getting confused. Half the people are dead. I'm looking at the list. I'm like, we're only down to 6 now? This is crazy. Okay. So 19... Technically, he's still in the kitchen at 19. 19 KI3. He is not. No, that's not true. He hasn't moved. So someone must be there with him in the kitchen now. Jesse's forgetting them too. Oh no, it's affecting me. Thunderclap. Right. So Victoria dies here. And 2 is here. So no one's going to be in Vic's room anymore. And in the kitchen is 3. So they leave. Go to the attic. And he gets sent away. Ah, hold on. Could either 5 or 6 go meet with 3, right? Because if he's the one who knows everything, and they both have issue with him, would Eddie go back there? 3-6? No. Also, it wouldn't be 18, it'd be 19, 3-6. Nope. 3-5? There we go. Okay. Oswald, are you in there? I'm still here. I don't suppose you're here to let me out, are you? No, I'm sorry about all this, though. I need your help with something. What makes you think I'd help you? I know we have our differences. I'm sorry that it's come to this. I just don't know what else to do. If you know what's going on, then I need you to do something, please. What's the matter? I was looking through our old photos, and there's something there in all of them. A man I don't recognize. I swear I've looked through these photos before, and he was never there. He just appeared. I don't understand. Well, that's unexpected. I don't know what to do. I was with Eddie in my room just a moment ago, but I can't tell him about this. How could I? I can't explain that there's a ghost in all our memories. Why do you think I can help you? I'm sorry I doubted you. The only one that knows this house. I can't do this on my own. It's all out of control. I don't understand how something like this is possible. Phone starts ringing in the background. If they can alter physical objects, then it means they're getting stronger. I'd be afraid if I were you. Oh wait, no, that's him talking to her. Whatever. Please help. I don't know what to do. I don't want this. I never asked for these people to come into my life. I want to go back to how it was before. Just me and Eddie. I'll leave this house forever if that's what it takes. She's breaking down. Listen to me, Martha. Take the photos, go upstairs, and burn them. If you find anything else that's related to the ghost, then burn that too. It's the only way to stop this from getting out of control. Okay, I can do that. Thank you. Thunderclap outside. Be quick. I don't know how much time we have. So I don't believe Oswald knows really what's going on. I think he's just cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But we're now missing 4 and 6. And I bet we can put 4 and 6 together somewhere. Tony and Eddie. Tony and Eddie meet. Where? Oh. Hold on. So one is going to the dining room, right? Because he needs to answer the phone. So that would be 20, dining room 1. All right, so at least we have that. Note, the K in this scene refers to the person on the other end of the phone. She's not physically present in the room, though, so I haven't included her in the scene. Hello? Hello, this is Catherine. Is Martha there? I think she's busy. I can take a message. I'm sorry, who am I speaking to? John Hobbs. I'm so sorry, but something's happened. Are you all right? There's a body in here with me, just slumped over at the head of the table, surrounded by drinks. The curtains are closed. I think there's a bullet hole in the ceiling. Good grief, is my daughter there with you? Sorry, who's your daughter? Annie Beaumont? I think she's staying there. Is she all right? She's fine, yes. I was just with her. Thank goodness. How many of you are there? It's just 5. Five of us. I'm not sure why we're all here. And these bodies keep appearing. I don't know why. Calm down. I live nearby, so I'll send some of my neighbors to come and make sure everything's okay. I can't make it there myself, unfortunately. I just need you to keep everyone safe for a while. Is that something you can do? I can't imagine what poor Martha's thinking. Piano starts playing in the background. Okay, thank you. Thanks so much. I'm sure it'll be fine. Just keep my daughter safe, and I'll call you again in a little while. What is your name? John. Keep us safe, John. She hangs up. There's another thunderclap outside. The piano's still playing. And person 1 leaves to join the others. I can't tell if it's Catherine or Catherine with a C, but Kate, sure. Also, I've been working on a game of Hangman. It should be installed on your system. Try it out if you like. I'll warn you, it's not what you're expecting. Huh? Huh. Okay. What word am I thinking of? S. No, I don't want to guess the word. That's not how Hangman works. Hangman. A. No A's, huh? Hangman S. No S's. Hangman E. No E's? Not. How? How is this possible? No A, I, O, U, or Y? Bro? Really? Hangman, no N? I think it really wants me to guess the full word, right? Like, It must. There's no way. There's no way. It must want the full word. Must be one letter. But that's how? That doesn't make... How? What do you mean? This is not real. This isn't a real word. What? What? Okay. I think I have to assume 5 and 6 are in the dining room if there's a dead body in the dining room when he walks in here. No. It's not 5, 6. I'm dumb. It's not 5, 6. It's 5 is right there. 4, 6. DI 4, 6. That's what it is. Okay. Person 6 comes in and pours himself a few drinks. Person 4 enters. Come in, come in. Come and sit down. Take a seat. You look happy. I'm in the mood for a celebration. Come on. Have a drink with me. What's your poison? I don't want a drink. I came here to talk. There's nothing I want more than to chat the evening away with a gentleman such as yourself. But you can't talk until you've had a drink. I'll have whatever that is. Good man. Another couple of drinks are poured. I found this bracelet. Does it mean anything to you? Do you know what? I have exactly the same one upstairs. What does that make us? Friends for life? Eternal companions? Drink up! He doesn't know because Victoria's dead. And Eve is dead. I know it means something to you. I'll give it to you if you hand over the key to the pantry. Let's not talk business over drinks, shall we? And to be brutally honest, I don't know why I'd want it. Bloody hell, Anne, this is useless. We'll figure something else out. Not so fast. I still have the power here, remember? Sit back down, enjoy your drink. That's mine. It's good, isn't it? Have you seen the hole in the ceiling? Person 4 sits back down. The phone starts ringing. Leave it. We're having plenty of fun already, wouldn't you say? You've got the wrong man locked up. You're making a mistake. Oh, don't be sour. You're a guest in my house, remember? And not one I invited. I didn't want to come here. You're a sly rat, aren't you? Threatening me with her old bracelet, you creepy little coward. He's starting to choke, as if he's tearing up. So it does mean something. It doesn't mean anything. I'm sure she'll never think of me again. I should have just kept her as a friend, but I couldn't even do that. Give me the key to the pantry, Eddie. I can fix this. It's too late. I can't take back what I said. For God's sake, there's thunderclap, no one speaks, but the phone keeps ringing. It sounds like things are moved and pockets searched, then person 4 leaves. So Eddie collapses dead. Great. So we can say at 19, title 19, Eddie dies. But it seemed like at the end there, he kind of remembered Victoria, even though Victoria was dead. Because Victoria and him had that bracelet they shared when they were kids. So maybe when you start to remember someone, that's when you die again? Because Victoria remembered Damien, then she immediately died. I don't know. All right, and now we're down to 5 people. John, Annie, Oswald, Tony, and Martha. All right. So he got up and he left. Oh, so he would have gone to the kitchen then, right? So we could say that on 20, 4 and 3 are in the kitchen. Is 5 still there? Let's find out. 20, KI, 4, 3, 4, 5. No. 20, KI, 3, 4. Yep. Oswald, I found the key. There's sound of the door being unlocked. Person 3 roars. What are you doing? Get off me! I'm trying to rescue you! Drop the gun! Fine, look, I won't touch it. I said I'd come get you out, remember? One can't be too careful. Who even locked you up in there anyway? I didn't see. I came down here after breakfast. The next thing I knew, the door was locked behind me. Must be the house. I think it's getting worse. I was drinking and all of a sudden a dead body appeared in front of me. You were drinking? The house is filled with ghosts and you thought it was a good idea to have a drink? I was nervous, okay? Just tell me you know how to stop all this. I can't promise anything. The door starts playing, the piano starts playing in the background. I'll go and meet the others. Come find us when you're done with the chapel. Don't trust them. Martha was in here just before you came in. It was clear the ghosts have already gotten a hold of her. I'd keep your distance if I were you. What do you mean? Is she all right? Go and see for yourself. There's a thunderclap outside. They both leave. The thunderclaps are happening much faster now. So then that means we need to find 2 and 5. 2 being Annie, 5 being Martha. Where the hell would they be? Oh, the piano. Person 5 enters. It sounds like she starts a fire. Person 2 enters later. Martha, are you okay? Close the door behind you, dear. We don't want to let anything in. I just wanted to make sure you're all right. I'm fine, darling. I'm taking care of things. The fire gets louder. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Oh, Annie, come here, darling. You're so much older than I remember. Are you sure you're all right? Darling, what a couple of days it's been. I've been running around so much, I feel like I've hardly had a chance to talk to you. How's your mum? She's fine. We don't talk much. It's such a shame we don't meet as often as we used to. Maybe after today, when things get back to normal, I'll have the 2 of you over for dinner. It gets so lonely here all by myself. Sure, definitely. Thanks, Martha. I'm glad you're all right. What are we doing? We can't let these ghosts tell us what to do. I'm going to put the piano on and you're going to enjoy us, and we're going to enjoy ourselves. Piano starts to play. It's the same music as before. The music that was Amelia West. Darling, what are you looking at? Come and dance with me. It's happened again. Do you know who Eddie is? He'll be here in a minute, I'm sure. Oh, he loves this song. I'm sure he'd sing the lyrics for you if you asked him to. Do you know what? I think the two of you would get along. I could have sworn I'd memorized this. I can't think properly. Annie, put that down. Stop whatever you're writing. We're going to have a good time, okay? And by tomorrow, all of this will seem just like a bad dream. I don't really know how to dance, Martha. Of course you do. Come, darling. Give me a smile, at least. Thunderclap. Someone falls over. Okay. Title 20. Piano plays. Sure. So what we know based off of this... Oh my god. So someone's dead. Alright, so the kitchen is... They left the kitchen. Which means... that... Oh, right, because he's going to the chapel. So Oswald's going to the chapel, and everyone else went to... So technically, 21 is the living room where everyone but Oswald goes. The question is, who died? 1, 2... 3 is Oswald, 4, and then we'll do, if it's not 4, it's, I'm so confused. No, 4 is the, oh, I got mistaken. So it's either 2 or 5. So we'll do 2 first, then we'll go, and if it's not 2, we'll do 1, 4, 5. It's gotta be one of them died, right? Martha just died? Okay. It's interesting to reflect on the fact that the ones that are left are the outsiders. It's unfortunate that they continue their search for the truth. There's another one. Bloody hell, I swear it's speeding up. I just noticed it. For God's sake, Anne, can you turn that thing off? I don't know how. The piano is playing loudly. Person 1 enters. I found another in the dining room. Oh, what do they look like? Just turn the damn thing off. I can't. I don't know how. Just kick it. Do something. The piano comes to a stop on its own. There's a brief pause as the fire crackles quietly. So, how many dead bodies are we up to now? I feel like it can't go on forever. There can only be so many people that used to live here. There were 4 yesterday. 4? I only saw the one in the billiard room. I saw 2 others. I don't remember a 4th. Fine then, 3 yesterday, and the one we found this morning. There were 2 there. I checked again. I found one in the dining room too, and there's that one, obviously. So 7 total? Tony, don't go near it, just in case it spreads. No chance. We've been around them for hours now, and it's been fine. What do you expect them to do, suddenly wake up? I have an idea. Can we just go through what's happened so far? What do you mean? Just tell me what's happened since you arrived. Well, my car got stuck in the mud, and I had to walk the rest of the way up to the house. We saw you at the front door. You were there for ages, weren't you? Wait, were you 2 in the attic? Both of us were, yes. So who let you in? I guess the door must have been unlocked. I didn't meet Oswald until much later. Great, what happened next? I came downstairs and met Hobbs. I'd rather you call me John. I didn't trust him. I'm not sure why. He's in the same position as the rest of us. Then you came back upstairs, though. Not straight away, I didn't. There was a whole business with the pocket watch. What was that about? It doesn't matter. We all met up for dinner, right? Don't you think that's strange? Why? Because who made the dinner? There are probably servants somewhere downstairs, aren't there? I think there was one, but he died, sadly. I found his body afterwards. Right, so he wasn't a ghost? Ghosts can't cook, I don't believe. Seriously, Tony, can't we just try and think this through properly without jumping to conclusions? I know as much as you do, so don't start talking down to me, Anne. Clearly it's supernatural, so whatever rules you thought you knew don't apply anymore. I'm sorry, but I don't think it's ghosts. All we've got to go on are some dead bodies. It's probably just someone trying to trick us, right? Well, that's not the way you're talking about it. That's not the way you were talking about it moments ago. I've seen them appear in front of my eyes, and there's not been a trace of any other living person here. I feel like there's something we're forgetting. What's gotten into you two? We figured this out ages ago, didn't we? What about the piano? Who was playing it? Are you blind? Do you really not know how it works? Someone still has to turn it on, and I didn't. So there must be someone else here. It's Ghost Hobbs. Anne, can we just ignore him? It might not be ghosts. I don't think it is. So 7 random strangers walked into the house, cooked us dinner, turned the piano on, then died? Really? I think something's messing with our heads. I tried keeping track of all our names, but I keep finding ones I don't recognize. There's more names? How many? 7. There's always been 7. The 4 of us and 3 others. Well, does it have my name on there? Yes. Then it's wrong anyway. My real name's not Tony. People just call me that after my father. Seriously? What's your real name? Well, I don't want to say. Do I? Or maybe I'll end up on your death list with the other ghosts. They can't be ghosts. I wrote stuff about them, like Martha. I'm guessing that must be her. It says she's the owner of the house and she had strong perfume. I feel like I must have known something. How did you know what to write? I didn't. I wrote it, but I can't remember writing it. Are you trying to imply that you were possessed? Isn't it more likely you just got stressed and forgot, or maybe someone else wrote it on there? I'm just trying to think. I feel like I must have known someone called Martha at one point. Shut up, both of you. Shut up. There's a silence. Tony, don't point that at us. Shut up. Where did you find that? I thought you said you lost it. I found it on one of the bodies. Move away from the body, Tony, and put the gun down. You two are going mad. You really don't remember? I don't know what you mean. You're scaring me, Tony. Who is this? Who am I standing over? Martha? Yes, exactly. There should be 5 of us, right? Who's the 5th? Martha Galley. You even wrote it. She came and spoke to me yesterday after John disappeared to look at the piano. You mean I mean a real living person. Why do you look so confused? Please, put the gun down. Don't do this to me. This isn't funny. Tony? Thunderclap outside, the sound of someone falling over. Oh my god! That wasn't there when we came in, right? It's this house. It's messing with our heads. We need to get out of here. Wait, Annie! She runs off. John stays for the next scene alone. So Tony remembered. Uh-oh, shit, are we? So Tony remembered and then immediately got. So whatever's going on, that's like he got. And the other one is the chapel, and that's 3. That's easy. Person 3 walks through the mud. It's not exactly a nice sound, but it makes a change to listen to the inside of the house all the time. Eventually the mud turns to gravel, then he pauses. It takes him a while to open the door. There's a slow, echoey footsteps. They stop. That's all we get. I can't tell what he's doing, maybe praying, maybe reading something. I've listened to this man for hours. I've heard him eat. I've heard him sleep. I've heard him try and talk to his dead sister. He's frequently angry and upset. He likes to pretend he knows things, and I'd like to think that I know him. But do I? I can't see him. I can't ask him anything. It's just me sitting alone listening to this damn audio trying to discern what the hell he's up to. The strange thing is, I can imagine it all in my head. I have a mental image of the chapel. With all the pews and the altar, I can picture him kneeling down in a small, cold room, reading an old plaque on the floor. He's wrapped in a coat, the air is dusty. I can see the muddy path down the hill, the grand old house, how all the rooms connect, the color of the wallpaper, the dead bodies strewn about like in that terrifying dream I mentioned. Almost certainly wrong, but there's no way to tell, is there? No one else alive knows this place as well as I do. The ideas in my head of these people are more real than the people themselves. When I die, the whole thing goes with me. Edit. Not sure why I wrote all this. I've deleted the rest. I'm assuming it was Tony who fell over dead. So technically, in 22, he's in the chapel still? No. Well, surely it would have said he left the chapel after this, right? Surely he... So the only people left alive are 1, 2, and 3 at the moment. What do they say they were going to do? She runs off. I mean, the only place outside is Quail Lane. So that'd be 22. Quail Lane 1, 2. No. What am I missing? What am I missing? Alright, and he pulls out the gun. He starts freaking out about the names. There's a thunderclap outside, the sound of someone falling to the floor. Right, so that's when he dies. And then they run off. So what am I missing? John stays for the next scene alone. Oh, okay. That's why you're here, chat. That's why you're here. John is quiet. I can't tell what he's up to. Does it annoy you that we'll never know Tony's real name? I suppose I could try and dig through some old army records, but that feels like cheating in a way. He didn't want us to know, and after all we've done to break down these people's privacy, I think that's the least we can give him. He coughs a bit. There must be something else here. But we would have found them, or someone else here. Would have found they were hiding in the house. There's Thunderclap. The chapel. Oh my god, Annie! Okay, I'm going to assume that he means Annie's in the chapel with our man. The door creaks open. Oswald? Hello, my dear. How did you get out of the pantry? The door was unlocked. The house, it seems, has changed its mind. Have you worked out what's causing all of this? It's always been clear to me, ever since the death of my sister, this house has been cursed. I think people are dying. I can't remember. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Please, tell me you can stop this. When Ellie died, we didn't have a funeral. We didn't acknowledge her death to anyone else. We weren't allowed to grieve. If we don't try and remember the past, then we'll meet the same fate. I already can't remember. I don't know how to stop it. I can't. None of these names mean anything to me. What names? Tony. Who the hell is Tony? He has a gun and he's paranoid? Was that the one in the living room? The gun? Oh, good heavens. That thing was terrifying. You haven't brought it here, have you? Where did you see it? Who was holding it? Tony? I can't think. Oh, that funny boy. Yes, I caught him with it in his bedroom. I wouldn't trust him. It's better if he doesn't know we're here, I think. You knew him? Oh, my poor girl. You don't remember? I don't know. Who was he? Think, child. Do you know your mother and father, your siblings, your closest friends, who you fell in love with? I'm not sure. This is important. Were there empty beds in your house, an extra pair of shoes in the hallway? If you can't remember those close to you, then you will surrender yourself to the curse. What's going to happen? My dear, you will suffer a fate worse than death. You will be forgotten. If you cannot remember why it is you're here, then it may already be too late. Pray to God that you might be saved. There's a loud thunderclap and the sound of someone falling over. They're out here too! There's a pause. Oswald used to live here. Family drawing. The drawing! He showed it to me. No. It's not often sympathetic towards the victims in our cases, but it's awful what happened to Annie, isn't it? She tried to understand what happened, and for that she was punished. Okay, well, I'm going to make the assumption that 23 then is 1-2 in the chapel because he goes to the chapel, and I'm assuming Oswald is dead now. It's just the two of them left. You knew this was coming, but it's still unpleasant. John enters and closes the door behind him. Annie? His voice echoes. He rushes over to her. Are you all right? I can't believe they're in here too. Stay back. Don't come closer. What? What's going on? He said there's a curse, and now I think it's too late. Who are you talking about? Is someone else here? No, you have to leave. You don't understand. If someone is doing this, I can stop them. Give me the gun. I'm not going to do that. Why do you want it? Just give it to me. We don't have much time. No, Annie, I'm not going to. Annie! They struggle. Give it to me, John. Just tell me why you want it. I can stop this. I can stop it from spreading. Annie, please. Let's just... Something happens. It sounds painful. John collapses on the floor. I'm sorry, John. Tell Mom I love her. What are you doing? Don't... There's a gunshot and almost simultaneously a thunderclap, shattering the window with an overwhelming, all-consuming noise. It continues in its terrifying power for some time before slowly morphing into a howl, hollow wind. By her body was the list of names I mentioned. Her injuries were ugly, but fortunately the audio recovery was still possible. There, they must be following me. As he returns to the house through the marshy landscape, the telephone can be heard ringing. Edit, clever, so unbelievably clever. She figured it out. And who would have thought she'd have the guts to try a solution? As a true scientist, as I'll ever be, shame it didn't work, but at least that's one thing we don't have to test ourselves. So she shot herself. She killed herself to prevent it from spreading. So then that would mean, in theory, he's going to answer the phone, and the phone's in the dining room, right? He answers the phone. John, is that you? Yes. Is everything all right? I mean, I think so. Good. A few of my neighbors are making their way over to you. They won't be there for at least another half an hour. What with all the dreadful weather we've had. Will you be all right until then? Yes. Something wrong? I think there's someone else in the house. There's someone else with you? I haven't seen them, but I'm guessing someone's hiding somewhere, and they've led me here to frame me. I don't know. Maybe they'll kill me next. I don't know. Are you sure? That sounds rather serious. There must be someone else. There was fresh food on the table and the piano was playing earlier. Do you know who lives here? No one lives in Galley House as far as I'm aware. It's been empty since old Elizabeth Galley passed away. She only had one child, a girl called Eleanor, and she died a long time ago. So whoever it is, so she already forgot her kid too? I'm sure they're just trying to wind you up, John. I don't know. I went to try and look for people in the chapel. I took a gun, and then all of a sudden, there's a pause. Are you still there? Do you know someone called Annie? Annie? I found a note in the chapel by one of the bodies. Did she used to live here? She's there with you. Is she, she's all right? Did you know her? Now, John, you said you'd keep her safe. Where is she? I don't know. Then go and find her, John. I asked you very specifically to make sure my daughter was safe. Is something wrong? No, I'm sure your daughter's fine. She's probably just in the next room and I'd forgotten about her. I think my memory's fading. But there's no need to worry. Well, that's a lie. She's lying dead in a puddle. Oh, nope, never mind. Well, that's a lie. She's lying dead. That's a note. Good grief, are you sure she's all right? I'll go and check for you. What did you say your name was? Annie Beaumont. John, what's going on? I need to go. I'm sorry. The call ends. Some time passes as he walks around the house, but it's hard to tell exactly where he goes. The only room that I'm sure of is the attic, so that's where we start the next scene. I think I've spotted a pattern. I can't believe I didn't notice this originally. I need to test the theory. Okay. So what number is this? 25 AT1? The attic door squeaks open. John enters the room. You've done it now, John. I did some research into his relatives, as I always do. Not that it's important to this case. He had recently divorced his wife and was no longer in contact with his daughter. He never brings it up in the audio, though. I guess he preferred to keep to himself. The window opens. It's quieter wind than up on the hill. Well, this is it. He waits there for a while. There's the distant sound of rolling thunder. I don't remember her. I don't remember any of them. I don't even remember pulling the trigger. He pauses again. The wind is gentle. God forgive me. Edit. Rolling thunder? It's not quite a thunderclap sound, but I think just because it's further away than the others? Is there something else I'm missing? And then 26-1. A loud thud, then silence. So he jumps out the window. So technically that's it? But I don't have any... Because this is the entrance. There's a loud thud, then silence. The audio keeps going. Nothing of interest can be heard. No more footsteps, no more whispers. Quiet wind. It's very clear this one doesn't fit the pattern. Why? The shot. It's her. It's Annie shooting herself, right? there's still clearly something going on here. There's another thing. Right? Because he said, I've added one more scene that should complete the chain of events. How many files do I have? I have 95 files. Ooh. There's definitely some things that we, like this, audio recovery, has a connector that we haven't figured out yet. Right, on top of the original 12. On top of the original 12. So there's a 13. So who the hell's the 13? Does K show up? So there's that. So there's the 13th. That's all clear. We got this one. What's the connector here? Could we do, hold on, 26 WI 13? No, it'd be 27, right? Because 26 was the last. 27 WI 13. Ah! Maybe it's 25? Maybe. Maybe 13's not the right number. Zero? Maybe. 27, 13. No, whoops. WI 0. 26 WI 0. 25 WI 0. No. Would it be WIK? Maybe? Maybe that's what it is? 27 WIK? No. 26 WIK? No. 25 WIK? Ooh! All right, that's what it is. A kettle has been put on to boil. There's a clink of a couple of mugs. The kettle's whistle grows louder, then stops. Suddenly, there's a deafening thunderclap overhead. A body can be heard falling to the ground. A mug smashes. The house returns to mostly silence. The only sound is a bird singing outside, but I've never been good with birds. I can't identify it. This is as far as I've been able to follow the chain, making, I believe, 12 deaths in total that we've seen. It's unclear whether this is the same chain as the current investigation or whether it's multiple. So my thought process is, if that's the case, he has the conversation in the dining room here, and then when he goes up here and we hear the rolling roar, like the thunder in the distance, have you been locked out of your phone for 99 days? Octo, what? Also alert, new messages. Oh, I love that. Okay, so here he hears the audio, or the rolling thunder. The thunder is at her house. So he's here, he hears it, and then he kills himself here. I'm sick, so I'm watching Jesse. Hell yes. Thank you, dude. Nice of you to be here. I love seeing you, Octo. Love seeing you, Octo. Love seeing you. Shit. So we'll just go to inbox. I guess this is the last thing. Final. I gotta go to YouTube page. Oh my god. How's the investigation going? Let me know as soon as you find out anything interesting. God knows I've been waiting for the answers to this mystery for a long time. I should mention that we were able to recover a little more than I gave you in the last message. There was a lot of corrupted audio, but we were able to salvage a small part of it. It's almost unrecognizable, but you can just make out some music. Pippa found the thing on YouTube if you fancy a listen. Now, not that it's important to the case, I'd imagine, still. Let's listen to it, shall we? Copy link address. All right, what are we doing? You know what's weird about this? It is an 11-year-old video uploaded by someone named Richard Rames, and all he's done is uploaded piano rolls. So this is the there's no There's exactly 12 comments. All right, so what's crazy about this is that there are lyrics on the side of this that play. Don't know where you are. Don't know if you something. Don't know what that said. Only know that I miss you so I climbed the highest mountain. If you know that you were at the top of that damn mountain, it's fine. These are lyrics from, they said this in, this was the thing they talked about. Right. Okay, so this is one of the songs. Right. So this is lyrics that they said in it, but it's just, this is just a song. Okay. Oh, and there was one last file I neglected to mention. It seems it was open at the time of his death, and so the name wasn't stored along with the others. But you should still be able to access it. Final note. No one else will read it except you, of course, but I trust you'll let us know if you find anything significant. A.T. I was looking over the case files. You know what? We're going to put this on the background and let this play. Why not? All right. I was looking over the case files of the friends and family of the most recent victim. And there was someone I didn't recognize. I checked my notes, and it suddenly hit me. I remember who they were, and my blood ran cold. So I don't have long. I know I ought to wipe the drive, but I'm sorry. Hopefully someone in the future can read this and learn the truth. Although I guess none of you will remember me. I mean, if there is any sense in you, you'll stay far away from this machine, you son of a bitch. You won't know I helped you, and you'll never even know my name. It will just be over. I guess this is what everyone was expecting. No one ever said it out loud, but I knew what I had to do. I was your only choice. No one's as disconnected from the outside world as I am. The fate of the world is on my shoulders. Amelia, Rupert, Harry, Eve, Helen, Damien, Vic, Eddie, Martha, Tony, Oswald, Annie, Catherine, Megan, Simon, George, Andy, Deborah, David, Tom, and now, as far as I can tell, Darren, Sarah, me. Maybe this isn't the perfect closure to the Galley House that we could have hoped for. I suppose I'm the only one who knows what happened, and that information will likely die with me. But I'd like to think that it was those people talking to me long after they died that guided me here. I see this as best possible outcome, and I'm honored to have played a part. And even if you don't remember me, thank you. I didn't think I'd be this excited to die. I'm just running on adrenaline. Write something important before you drop dead, you idiot. Never mind. God, I hope this works. So now I'm doomed? Actually, technically, you're all doomed too. So that's, tough. Interesting. So that's the twist, huh? The twist is we're all... You don't know the investigator even by name. So I won't die because I don't know the name, is the idea. But everyone who investigated this case, like a Ringu situation, was taken out. Interesting. Interesting. You missed one note, I think. Did I? Pretty sure I got everything. I think I'm good. You can find out At's name. But it's more of an Easter egg than a clue. There are 98 files in total. Damn. Whose stream is this? I don't remember subbing to this channel. So it's more of an Easter egg? That's interesting. I don't know what that would be. The 98th file, we can just tell you if you like. How would you find it? In fact, you already know At's name. He refers to it once very vaguely. AT. AT. I passed the name? Mm-hmm. I don't know. Uh-huh. Oh, Alan Thomas? No, Alan Thomas is the dude who brings us into the case. That's AT, right? He's not the investigator. He's the guy who signs this to us. Uh... 04ST? Did we not get that? Yeah, 04ST158 was that. Try typing at. Doesn't do anything. Nope. Name at? Okay. Interesting. Right, there is no 13, only K. So could I do name K? Catherine? Yeah, I can. Okay. This is such a weird, like, we definitely beat it, but if you're saying I can discover the name of this person, I want to try, but I just don't know where to start. What was the command to? There's a command I'm missing. We need to put on our thinking music. You're right. What a fool. Was it find? I know it's in one of these. I've read it before. My skimming is failing me tremendously right now. Was it just fine? It literally is find. Can we just find at? No. Right. This is they both talk about Amelia. And this is where we get the like, Amelia, yes, Amelia. Because he loves Amelia West. Heard her play. I knew I recognized that piece somewhere. And that's why he dies. Oh my god, that's why he dies. Because Amelia was cursed. Amelia was the piece on the piano. He recognized Amelia immediately. Dead. That's why he's the first one to die, because he remembers the past, and then he's immediately killed. How could I have forgotten? Right. Okay, I mean, now I know how he died, which, again, not necessary, but, like, I get it now. All right, real quickly, can I show you something insane? The music we have in the background, the music we've been listening to, has some truly insane graphics associated with it. Can you see this? Hold on. Look how all right. First off, this is a dead girl. And then it pans out and you can't really see it, but there's a dude off to the side now. You can kind of see him. There's a dude off to the side with a notebook like, what? What? This is the craziest. Okay, find. At doesn't give us anything. Shoot. I don't. Does Hangman still do something? Maybe not. Nope, you did your job. The world's safer now. I mean, oh, I'm positive that this at is like this dude killed himself. Right? Like that's how he's like, I gotta stop this. And that's what this is supposed to be. The question is, what? Y'all, this playlist is so weird. Right now, there's a man with a pickaxe on my screen. I'm on that weird part of the internet. I don't know what to do here. We're missing one document? The thing is, if we're missing a document, it needs to be in this format. It needs to be a 00, right? Or 01, da da da. But none of these have a thing, so it must be a 00 document, right? I think I know where I saw it. Saw what? What is the it you've seen? Because I am lost completely. We're trying to find one random thing, and I have no idea where to start from at all. I have no starting point whatsoever here. The clue to the at name, probably. Sure. Where do you think you saw it? You were supposed to get at's name from Hangman, but it's been forgotten, so you can't guess it. That's why you're safer for it. Okay. I think it's in the later files where at is talking about themselves in the thing. I've added one more scene. So one more scene should be... I thought, okay, it's K, but it should be a 27, right? Something 27 in theory. If you add one more scene, I mean, unless it was this one, but I feel like this takes place after the fact, so shouldn't it be here? I've added one more scene. All right, maybe. Let's see where else we go. Do like this? 27 at? No. I think the one more scene's him going back and adding the W. I think so too, but I just don't know. Did some research on the relatives. Right. What am I missing? The thing you're missing is that it took place in a different home. So it isn't just the house. It's something else beyond the house, right? You think there was one near the end of Act 3? I have no idea what this would be. Oh, okay. Can I... At the chapel? Like, could this be that he or this person is at the chapel? But I don't know the timestamp of that. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could try, but I have no timestamp, so it would have to be this. But that's not it. Unless I did 0, 0. Oh, damn. Could it be the same time? Wait, I think I get it. Maybe not sure what to do with it, though. Well, tell me, what do you think I should do with it? Because I'm completely stumped. I have no... my brain is fried. Yeah, to try and find one thing, I have no idea. And you said it's an Easter egg? I have no clue how to find this. I don't even know what I'm looking for right now. Oswald is with Amelia, and Amelia is 0? I thought his sister had a different name. I thought the girl who lived in the attic was, like, someone completely different. Yeah, Rupert remembered Amelia. So maybe Eleanor? How did we spell it? Eleanor. Right. Go back to 21. Okay. The last sentence of the third paragraph? What the shit? Well, that first off, I assume we're not counting these as paragraphs. Third to last paragraph. Third to last is the worst way to describe that I've ever heard. Third to last is such a terrible way to describe a thing. Third to last. Not second to last, not last, third to last. So this line right here, I can see muddy path down the hill, the grand old house, all the rooms connect, the color of the wallpaper, the dead bodies strewn about like in that terrifying dream I mentioned. That is not helpful. Unless we do find dream. Nope. Shit. Okay, well, here we go. I have lived 100 million years alone and blue. I have cried 100 million tears. Till I met you. Because of you, the world is mine. Because of you, the sun will always shine. Skies above, all were gray till your love came my way. I live anew because of you. Because of you, the world is mine. Because of you, the sun will always shine. Well, that seems suspicious. Skies above, all were gray till your love came my way. I live anew because of you. There's a picture nothing can erase within my heart. No one else can take your place, though we're apart because of you. The world is mine because of you. The sun will always shine. Skies above, all were gray. Ba-ba-doo-ba-dee-ba-da-ba-doo. Thinking of you, 43092. Okay. So we have 43092. And also, some odd-ass letters. Let's go look through these. So we got an A. A weird A. An M. Is this going to spell out Amelia? M, because of you. The R. I. Did I miss something? Oh, no, there's an I. All right. I, again. I. That's a C. H. A. R. D. I hope I'm not missing anything here. L. That L. N. G. R. Nope. Or maybe RL, but I feel like it's just L. Why is that lowercase? Four, 3, 9. Well, it looks like it says, I am Richard something. I clearly messed up something. I am Richard Ingle? I missed something. Hold on. I am Richard. We'll go back to the D. I am Richard is correct. D. I am Richard. D. This S seems weird, but it's not. L. Got that. O-L-O. Richard Long? Richard Long? L-N-G... L... Maybe this counts? Maybe? Or this counts. That Y does look strange. The E in were. Oh, shit. Richard Longley? I am Richard Longley? 43092. Well, I don't know what that means. What does that mean? A scene number? Can I? Richard Longley. I'm going to YouTube. 43092. Nope, that's nothing. April 30th, 1992. How do I... What if instead of YouTube, we go Richard Longley, April 30th, 1992. Nope, there's a look Longley, but that's not it. Is there a username command? I mean, we could do name. Name. Hold on. 43092 Richard Longley. Nope. Name at Richard Longley. All right, well, we solved that, and we're totally doomed. But I don't know what the 43092. I don't know what that means, though. Can you go back to the names for a moment? Sure. $43092 is a serial number for a universal scraper handle? Well, I don't think that's it. The song is caused because of you? What? Find 43092. Right, and that's just at the end of this thing. 43092. I don't know what that means. Hangman had 7 names. We can't solve, or 7 letters. We can't solve it anymore because I think the point was. Huh. The lyrics are the dream note. They really are. Yeah, 43092. Well, actually, no. No, yes. No, it is. Interesting. So, I mean, I guess we solved it? Is there... Hold on. Is there... Let's scroll down. Let's look and see what the kids say. This is insanely good. Sure. Boy, I don't know what the hell this means. We're using Cthulhu speak now? Spoilers below. I found 96 files, and I'm sure I'm not missing anyone. Okay. Uh-huh. It's 100% we did it? Oh, it's a code? Well, I mean, I guess we could input it and see what they said. What would that be under? A decoder. All right. Let's put this in here. It says, what's supposed to be the smoking gun leading you to the 00 dream? Just that mentioned having a dream at one point? Maybe I'm not thinking laterally enough, but nothing about just a mention of a dream made me make the jump to realizing that there must be a file about it. I wouldn't have gotten there in a million years. Is that all there is to it? Apparently that's all there is to it. Yes. So that's okay. Congrats, Jesse, you did it. Here's the thing. I love games like these. I always have, always will. But I need something to tell me you did it. That's what I need. I need a like, you did it. Otherwise, I would, aside from you all telling me that, that I have chat saying you've done it, I need someone to be like, you found everything. Which you guys did, but I would rather the game do it. It's just a pet peeve of mine in games like this. Same thing with Her Story and all that. I'm like, did I find all the secrets? But that was fun. That was good. That was neat. And I guess I'm cursed now because I found the name. So, whoops. Actually, you're all cursed too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching, you cursed idiots. Nice. Good curse. Good curse. Solid curse. Who are you again? Who are you? Who are any of us?